Welcome to the next MASSIVLOG. Let's just jump right into it. Legoland Discovery Center in Columbus, Ohio is an indoor park/FEC that is usually only open to families and children. I have visited this park with a family before, but it had been a few years. Kyle Kruthoffer suggested that we attend an adult night, something I didn't even know existed. So that's where this one starts.
If you're standing on the blue circles right now, head for the blue Discovery Station. If you're on red circles, head for the red Discovery Station.
We're at Legoland Discovery Center.
Every time they show you,
We're at adult
the
night.
Legoland.
We're at adult night.
Yeah, adults. I feel so adulty right now.
This is actual yellow brick. If you spot one, shout out, Lego! They can be tricky to find, but don't worry, we'll help you.
It's weird that this is in my hometown.
This is bad.
There it is.
So we get a little passport. So if we check off all these 4 activities that we do, we'll have a raffle at the end of the night. So you got to ride the dark ride that they have, Kingdom Quest, which we're about to do. Watch a 4D movie, explore the Miniland and find 3 little campsites that they built. Build a floating canoe or a watercraft. Ride Merlin's Apprentice, which is like a little floaty drop tower thingy. A blind build challenge. Build and race a 4-wheeler, and build a campsite.
Hey, it's a trackless dark ride.
I'm surprised with how accurate they are.
Oh yeah, they've got the laser on them, so.
This is the way. Honor my voice. Don't let them get to the
I'm cramping.
Cringing.
Cramp.
Your hand?
Yeah.
Just hold it down and see what it does.
It's not doing it. No. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's so cute.
Look at the baby dragon.
156,000.
So you just did the dark ride.
Yeah.
What did you think?
Kingdom's Quest was actually really fun. It's a nice mix of screens and then physical sets as well. There's a really cool goblin animatronic, and then a nice mix of Lego actual physical Lego sets as well. I mean, everything worked in the ride. It sounded great.
Looked cool.
It looked good. All the screens were working. They're pretty accurate, and I love how the guns are modeled after the Lego rifles as well, like the exact ones you put in the pirate's hand. So
It's a little short, but it's a fun ride.
yeah, it's short, but like I didn't.
Oh, you guys can go. Sorry.
I didn't really care about it. It was
all right.
It was. I mean, it keeps you completely occupied the whole time. So I didn't mind I couldn't tell about it.
So we rode Kingdom's Quest, and now we're gonna probably watch the 4D movie or something. But
yeah.
Okay,
So
here we go.
This is the second, I guess, bottom level. Little campsites.
Which I guess I would think would be in.
So they'll probably have the tan.
There it is. There's one right
base.
there. Okay, there's one. Isaac.
It's Jungle Gyms.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? That's awesome. And there's an outhouse on the right.
Is there?
Yep. See it?
Oh yeah. The computer next to the monorail.
Next to the Kings Island monorail.
There's Union Terminal. The second location ever for the Eyes of Freedom. Just a little trivia thing there.
Are you ready?
There's COSI. Here's the Huntington Building in downtown Columbus, so Levesque Tower in downtown Columbus. That is the Rhodes Tower which Mike Straley and I have been on the roof of that when it was 6 degrees.
This is awesome. It's awesome how well kept up this stuff is.
Yeah, there's the third outhouse right by the bus. The Ohio State House. That is the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, a place that I still have not been to. Go figure. Ohio Stadium. Merlin's Apprentice. We're going to go ride. Here we go.
Float for 10 seconds. 4. And we're gonna put a minifigure on the canoe. If the minifigure stays
Try
dry,
pants. Try pants, 2 tickets.
The last ride we have to do is right here. We're gonna see a 4D movie. So what did we just do?
So we were able to build our own boats or canoes, and then if we got to, and we had 1 minute to do it, and then if we put our minifigure on it and it floated for, say, 10 seconds, and the minifigure did not get wet, we got an extra pair of raffle tickets. So both of ours stayed dry, so they floated perfect. You were smart because you had those 2 things holding it up from the bottom, so
that was pure chance.
Theoretically, like there was no way yours.
He was. I thought he was.
I built mine because I left the underneath of it open, and then built stuff in the corners to kind of have the water come up and hold it. So it worked, but.
So our next thing we have to do is watch a 4D movie. So that's what we're doing. Yep, 3D movie time. Woo. What'd you think of the 4D?
Dude, the 4D theater, it didn't have like those moving seats or whatever, but it did have lighting, it had fog, it had
a lot of water.
A lot of water, yeah. Gosh, there was puddles on the ground.
We saw a Lego movie, A New Adventure.
Yeah, we saw the Lego movie, and then they do a Lego City, I think a Ninjago,
yeah,
and then another one.
But we're a little wet.
Yeah,
we sat in the front row.
Yeah, and that was really cool. They use the lighting systems on the sides to create
fog machines.
Yeah, to create a real atmosphere. It really expanded on what you're being immersed in. So definitely the most immersive 4D theater I've done. So it was really good. I'd say better than SpongeBob SquarePants 3D. So that's saying something. I'm pretty proud of that.
So this is what he had to.
1 minute.
This is what he had to do. There's a blind, in that on the other side of that brick is a blind one.
We are going to have everyone go through with their name and their build first. Then we're going to go back down the line, and you guys are going to clap for the ones that you like the most.
Hi, I'm Kyle, and I built. Didn't have too much time, but I built a campfire and waterfall.
Nice.
All right, I'm Trevor, and I got some more.
Little campfire. Yeah! Bug spray and giant mosquito. Marshmallow. Campsite with the waterfall. And a s'more. That we're a little bit louder. We have our backpack. Come on up here. Yeah. All right, let's hear it for the backpack. Woo! Let's hear it for Cherry Blossom Campsite. Yeah! Let's hear it for the mosquito and the bug spray. And let's hear it for the tents and the campsite. The loudest one that we have here today is, can we get a drum roll? Mosquito and bug spray! So, you win the camp trophy trophy that we have here. It has a little number 1 on it. And first choice of your sets here today. So, which one are you going to be picking?
I'm going to pick R2D2.
It was time for the Eyes of Freedom to get back on the road. Our first stop was Canal Winchester, Ohio, a location that we have not been on display at in many years. It was great seeing so many familiar faces and families. We were very surprised to be visited by some current younger 3rd Battalion 25th Marines who came in to learn more about what their unit experienced in 2005. It was an honor to have them in there. Right, we are somewhere in Indiana, outside of Indianapolis, for our next escort. The Eyes of Freedom has an event near Kokomo, Indiana. We've been waiting for this for many years, so we're finally here. The weather's not being cooperative, but we're going to make the best out of it, as we usually do. So here we go. Can you hear that? That is a lot of rain. The Eyes of Freedom continued on the road with a stop in eastern Ohio in Barnesville. Last year, we had visited Barnesville for the first time and could not wait to return. Let's check out how this incredible event went. I am back in Columbus at the North Market for a very special reason. Look who it is.
Howdy.
J-Wags, Jason Wagner. If you've been following these along, you've seen it before, mainly at the Pumpkin Show. But we are seeing one of our favorite bands. We've liked them for years. This is Jason's first time seeing this band, and this is my third time seeing. So what band are we seeing?
The Sugar!
At Kimba Live. That's what it's called now. It used to be Express Live and a whole slew of other names, but we're walking to the venue. It's right across the street, and we're going to have a kick-ass evening. Jason's been waiting 25 years to see this band.
Great to be back in Columbus. How you guys doing tonight? Great. You look healthy too. That's awesome. This was called Born in Dissonance.
Jason, you have experienced Meshuggah after 25 years. What did you think?
It's definitely worth going back for the second show on Tuesday night in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Let's go to Pittsburgh.
Hello there. Are you ready to rock?
And just like that, where are we walking around, Jason?
We're on the north side of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and we're about to get lunch over here. Get our bellies full in time for some more metal concert tonight.
And once again, just for those who may have just tuned in,
Meshuggah!
You're seeing this, right?
Yeah. It doesn't make any sense. It's total chaos.
I know. Look at all these bats. If there was ever a long light to be behind, it's this one.
McKees Rocks Bridge.
The opening bands for the Meshuggah show are Torch and Converge. Jason and I both watched them the other night, and they were decent, but we're sacrificing our time with those opening bands so we can see this. What is that, Jason?
Hey, welcome to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Incredible. And we're seeing Meshuggah somewhere
In between those stadiums.
in between those stadiums.
It looks like there's a Pirates baseball game tonight with those lights on over there.
Yep. As the sun goes down in Pittsburgh, the volume will go up for Meshuggah.
Jigga, jigga, jigga.
How'd that go?
Jigga, jigga, jigga.
Well, we just walked from the Steelers Stadium, and Jason's taking me on this little scenic route. I know it's probably really grainy. It is dark. The venue's just about 2 minutes away, so we're gonna walk in, probably see part of Converge's final songs, and prepare ourselves once again for the mighty Meshuggah!
Dissonance.
Well, we just went to 2 Meshuggah concerts in 1 week on the Columbus, Ohio, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania heavy metal tour. And we just had our minds blown by 2 epic metal concerts by the same bands in 1 week. So cheers to Meshuggah 2022.
We have had tickets for both of these shows for over a year. And I cannot believe what I just witnessed. That was supreme. I mean, my bones were shaking.
That was my top heavy metal bucket list right there, and
Oh,
I saw
dude.
him twice in 1 week.
It was sick. And now I gotta get back on the road. But dude, thank you so much for Jason sent me a text and was like, dude, you want to see Meshuggah twice?
Sean's one of my best rock and roll and metal friends from way back, so I'm glad we could do this, Sean.
And we're gonna do it again, man.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers until we see Meshuggah 3 times in a row. 2 things. First of all, somehow, since I've known Kyle, we have not managed to do this park together. Where are we at?
We are at Cedar Point. I guess the capital of the world.
And most importantly, what did you find out 24 hours ago?
I found out that I will be going to King's Dominion full-time as their digital communications manager. So I'll be overseeing all things social media, website, app, content, stuff like that.
Congratulations.
So yeah, it's kind of my first full-time job out of college.
Right out of college.
I'll be kind of the Don Helbig of King's Dominion, so that's always cool.
And we're celebrating with a random trip to Cedar Point. I don't own season passes this year, so this was a extra little perk for me. So we're gonna have a great time. Down the brick of Tyler. You just rode Blue Streak, and we rode in the front of the back car.
We rode Boo Street.
We rode Boo Streak.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
It was really good. The first and only ride I had on it was in 2011.
Yeah.
I was 11 years old, and it was terrifying because I didn't really know what airtime was, and it hurt a lot when coming down. So, but no, that was pretty good. We rode back row, front seat on the front of the car, so it was pretty smooth. And
we also rode Gatekeeper.
Yeah,
had a great ride on Gatekeeper.
Yeah, it was smooth.
The weather is perfect right now, so we're gonna go try Raptor. This is an all-time fave for me. I owe so much to this coaster. If it wasn't for this coaster, that and the Beast, I may not be talking to you about roller coasters right now. So always got to give it a courtesy lap because it does mean a lot to me on a nostalgic level. Well, the track for Dragster's launch is now gone as they retrofit it with what we think is LSMs. We don't know yet, but that's where the track ends. Where's everybody at, Kyle? We're gonna do 1-3 against my better judgment, but that's what he wants. So here we go. We just took a seat in 1-3, totally trimless. The trims were not on, and that was his first time riding 1-3. That was absolutely bonkers. What'd you think?
That was not legal. I'm surprised they allow that at a Cedar Fair park. I mean, that's crazy.
That might.
I haven't ridden Magnum since probably 2013, when I was 13 years old. That was pretty crazy, I gotta admit.
That was the best ride I've ever had on Magnum XL 200. No joke, it was awesome.
For those of you waiting on the platform, please take a second. That would be
Yes.
Night ride, Steel Vengeance.
Yes.
So we just took a really awesome night ride on Steel Vengeance.
The #1 roller coaster in the world.
I don't rate.
I accept it. Like, I have a favorite list on what I consider I love, but Steel Vengeance, like, I just accept as the world's best roller coaster because it feels like it's the most complete roller coaster.
It does feel complete, I'll give you that.
Like, it's like it has everything you want, and there's really nothing that it lacks, I guess. So,
unless you don't like to be thrown around.
Yeah, it's probably not for you if you don't like
Yeah.
that.
Good ride, as always. And at night, only my second night ride. Yellow lights. Mine ride time. Coaster number 1 for me. Kyle and I just rode a very quick ride on Skyhawk. I love that thing. I've never had a bad ride. And we decided to ride Millennium Force. Haven't had a night ride in ages, and this will be Kyle's first night ride. We did Millennium Force at night.
Yep.
And Rougarou.
Yep.
We just rode Valraven at night.
Yep.
How was it?
And Iron Dragon.
And Iron Dragon.
And
lots of missing track. Yeah, lots of missing track on Dragster. The whole turnaround, the whole return is gone. Just pedestals, you know, supports. But I think our time is ending here. I mean, this was planned last night.
Yeah, it was totally by chance.
I am in downtown Columbus. I haven't seen this band in 34 years, I think. I'm down in the Arena District in Columbus, and I'm seeing Iron Maiden tonight, thanks to my friend Jason. He had some extra tickets, and Josh Gardner's joining me, and I am ready to rock the fuck out. Here we go. We're with Jason and Milo as well.
Iron Maiden!
Yep, we're seeing Iron Maiden. We're going to our seats. Wow, look at this.
Going to the crowd. It's like,
Yeah, his voice is
Molly
like
Cruz on here.
Yeah, yeah.
Marching darkness and slaving the yard. You might love me, you might love me way down. Don't you ever find your world, break the silence,
So, stage manager, could you have a word? Tell the building please to fire up and turn the temperature up a little bit, because I like it hot and I'm sweaty! This is not one of those air-conditioned Las Vegas gigs, alright? It's not enough I can see you. It's not enough I can hear you. I want to smell you.
the beast with wrath. Its number is 666.
Welcome to Hershey Park. Another spontaneous park visit. Kyle's first. But we're here 2 hours before those gates open because we were going to eat in here, but it's an hour-and-a-half wait, so we're just going to chill here for a little bit and see what we can do.
We're on our way to the Hershey Chocolate Factory. Your guide will meet you at the entrance. See you inside.
Taste the love. Taste the love. All over the world.
Hershey's milk chocolate is delicious and distinctive taste. All of that milk meets our high-quality standards. Once it passes testing, we mix sugar into the milk using
Then heats the chocolate, developing the rich flavor and color. Heavy rollers smooth out the refined crumb until it reaches the silky liquid texture of milk chocolate.
We waited about 40 minutes for Chocolate World. First ride of the day. Free chocolate.
I liked it.
Yep, informative. So we have an hour before the park opens. Well, we have our fast track or whatever it's called. And we're in a very long line. Busy, busy, busy day. But we're gonna make the best out of it. So Kyle's gonna get us credit on Coco Cruiser here. We tried to do Pandemonium, but the fast lane line was like an hour or something like that, or fast tracks. So we're just gonna go to the laugh tracks after this and hopefully get on. But the park is insanely busy. I've never seen it this busy before. All right, laugh tracks. For the first time, I've ridden this with, it was completely dark. There were no effects working, which I actually preferred it that way because you couldn't tell where the hell we were at. Very confusing and very fun. Right, Kyle?
Very fun. Very good.
We just walked right into the station of Fahrenheit, and we're doing that next.
Welcome back.
Was pretty good. It was nice flat ride. It's weird that it has like the Ferris wheel kind of loading, so you kind of have to wait while other people unload on the ride.
But you get 2 cycles.
Right. I mean, that's a good part, but I'm just surprised that, you know, in 2020, manufacturers are still building rides like that. Like, I feel like we just need to focus on more better capacity rides. But, you know, it didn't have a long line for us, so it was pretty good.
So now we're in line for Jolly Rancher Remix, and we just did Storm Runner. What you think?
It's good. It's good. Nice little kick.
Yeah, the launch is a lot more powerful than I remember it, but doing the best we can to enjoy the day. So this will be interesting to see how this works out with this boomerang and its special effects.
Added LEDs underneath.
Yeah. We did a Vekoma boomerang, Jolly Rancher Remix. The station's all right. The ride wasn't terrible. It is a very big gimmick about the scented smell. It just smells like fog, so they've got some cool lights and things, but it's good to know that they want to keep it around for a while, as crappy as the ride can be in other locations. So we took a quick ride on Great Bear. Strong ride. It's unique being inverted. Kyle and I just finished our ride on Super Duper Looper. Really, really good. That was my first time with the Gerstlauer trains, but I am skipping Sky Rush. I've been on it twice, and it's my least favorite coaster in the world. So Kyle's gonna ride this, and let's see what his reaction is. Hopefully it'll be a lot better than mine. So Kyle just took us right on the Sky Rush, and I'm not gonna share his opinions on here, but let's just say they mimic mine. We've had enough fun for the day. Park's just too busy, even with Fast Lane. I mean, and there's some operational issues, but took a ride on Candymonium. Still a very, very perfect family B&M for this park. It's perfect for this park. What'd you think? That last ride, somebody in front of us didn't secure a pack of cigarettes in a cigarette lighter, and it popped up and hit Kyle in the face. He's all right. Right? Yeah. We couldn't have a more appropriate ending to today, actually. So we're getting out of here now. Very, very, very spontaneous trip, as they all seem to be. Guess where Kyle and I are?
Knobles.
And this is like Kyle's last trip for a while. We've had some good ones, but this was all his idea. So you've been here a total of 5 minutes. It's kind of strange, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very charming in a way. Reminds me a lot of Stricker's Grove in Ohio.
So one of the things they do here at Knobles is before you get on flying turns, you have to be weighed. This is what the weighing process looks like.
I think so. If we pass the weight up on the scale for me, guys. You guys. Oh, right.
Kings Island can only wish they had theming like this. Oh wait, I can't use that anymore. You don't work at Kings Island.
Yeah.
All right, first ride of the evening, flying turns.
I'm still kind of thinking on it. It's weird. It's fun, and I was kind of starting to smile, and then it ended.
Yeah, it is very short, but you're glad you did it.
Yeah,
one of a kind.
I guess so.
The only ride of its type in the world. It is Phoenix time. Very, very fun ride. Kyle, what do you think?
Still thinking. I'm a very small person, so I mean, I was out of my seat, and it wasn't aggressive. It was just like
Playful. Like on. All right. We just rode Twister.
Yeah.
And it was running pretty well.
I say that was a better ride than Phoenix, but Phoenix was more fun. But this was a better layout and more thrilling and a better overall coaster. But Phoenix, I mean, just the amount of fun you have by just floating out your seat, it's pretty crazy. So.
Are you still thinking about what you said earlier?
I don't know, because I feel like I have so many different categories now of how I rank coasters. Like I have what I consider my favorite coasters. I have what I consider all around the best coasters. Like, for example, you know, the Beast will always be like my #1 favorite, but like I always consider Steel Vengeance the #1 coaster in the world because it's like the most complete and like the best overall. But I just feel like with riding Phoenix, it feels like I have to make another category. So, but I know a lot of times in the past I say things and when I'm in shock, I was like thinking, oh, that could be my #1 wood. But I mean, I don't know if the Beast has always been my #1 wood, because I did like Tornado at Shooker's Grove for a bit. I feel like it's just, I just don't like ranking, I guess.
Yeah, don't.
It's just, like,
I don't rank.
I like what my opinion changes all the time depending on what mood I'm in, you know?
Sure.
How I feel.
I stopped ranking and rating before he was even born. Like the same year. Finally, I'm going to get my credit on Impulse. This is the 3rd time I've been to this park, and the 1st time it's been open since then, so let's check it out. Finally got my credit on Impulse. What are your thoughts?
That was really fun and really, it's a lot of graying out. It makes you, I mean, maybe it's just riding it at nighttime, but it was very disorienting, but very smooth.
Very smooth and more powerful than I thought it would be.
It's very rare to have a very smooth, disorienting ride. I'm not used to those, so.
We're dizzy.
Yeah.
No, the Flyers are down tonight. Damn. Oh well, it's not like I haven't ridden them before, but Kyle hasn't.
Yeah.
Next time. It's that time again. If you can hear me, it's very, very windy, but we are at the El Dorado Casino in Columbus, just south of Columbus, for our escort into the Circleville Pumpkin Show. We do this every year. This is our 7th year doing the show, and it's chilly. It's in the 40s, so this is one of the colder ones we've done. And this one's going to be bittersweet. We always enjoy this event. We always enjoy this escort, but we're going to dedicate this escort and this event to our late friend Linda Ballou, who was responsible for bringing us here, along with her life partner Terry. Terry passed away last year, and Linda just passed away a couple weeks ago. Miss both of them dearly, but this is for them. And
Circleville. This is day 2. Yeah, day 2 of the pumpkin show. Brad Day, longtime friend. We hang out at Kings Island. We used to hang at Kings Island all the time. I need to get back into it because I haven't had a season pass for a long time. But he always comes here and surprises me and checks it out. And nice to see you again, dude.
Good to see you.
I promise I'll try my best to get down to Kings Island with you this year.
Well,
I say that now.
Not this year.
Are you at Winterfest at all?
Yeah.
Maybe at Winterfest. We'll see. We'll see.
All right.
But if so, you'll see it here.
Yep.
No, this isn't the scene of an apocalyptic movie. This is just what's left of the 2022 Circleville Pumpkin Show. That is a Rocco plane. And another pumpkin show. 2022 is in the books as Harry takes out the last piece. This week always goes by incredibly fast for us. We're all very, very happy to be invited here. And this is Dawn.
Good morning.
Dawn is Linda's daughter, and we miss Linda a lot. But it felt like she was around, right, Tammy?
Oh, yes. Yes, she was definitely.
She was around.
She was around, for sure.
She was around. But we're finishing up here, and we're going to get on the road. So thank you for joining us for another Circleville Pumpkin Show. Here we go. I am now in Louisville, Ohio, with another event with the Eyes of Freedom. We're about to welcome the escort in the town here, and this is going to be a short event for us, but probably the last event I go on the road with the Eyes of Freedom for this year. Still plenty of work to do behind the scenes, but let's check out this event. Last one for the vlog, guys.
Louisville's always been just super supportive of military families, Gold Stars. We've been to a couple of events in Louisville over the years, so it's just good to come to a place that's friendly.
What I like is that it's not just about our guys, it's not just about Dustin. It has become an icon for all servicemen. We've seen in a lot of places that we've been when we've come to visit people from all different types of service and from Korea, World War II, Vietnam, be touched by the camaraderie, the love, the bravery, the courage that's shown in these wonderful portraits.
This may not look like much right now, but Marla here, Marla Durga, showed me something that she learned from a Marine.
How to eat a cupcake. The only way. The best way. Neat, and you get icing in every bite.
Mike and I are here in Louisville, Ohio, and we're staying at an Airbnb. It's a farmhouse. It's been modernized, but it still has a lot of old features. It's a really, really cool house. But as we were exploring the house, we found a door right here. Let me just go show you. We entered this at night last night, and it's a kind of a kids lounge area, I guess. But last night, at night when this wasn't lit up, these were a lot more scary looking. I mean, look at that one, or even that one. Dolls don't freak me out or anything like this, but last night when we walked here in the dark, we left a little bit quicker. But yeah, very cool house. As we wind down the end of this massive vlog, I'd like to pay tribute to a couple people. Earlier I mentioned the passing of Linda Ballou, our connection to the Circleville Pumpkin Show, and I would also like to acknowledge the passing of my Aunt Sharon. Sharon passed away in September, the same week that Linda Ballou did. And while I haven't seen my aunt in a few years, I'm going to deeply miss her, as well as Carol Hoffman. Carol was the mother of Sergeant Justin Hoffman. Justin is the first Marine that was painted in the Eyes of Freedom. Carol's support for the Eyes of Freedom has been incredible throughout the years, and she was crucial to helping Anita at the very beginning of the project and throughout. So Linda, Sharon, and Carol, you're going to be missed greatly. On a different note, by the time this video has been released, Kyle Kruthoffer has already started his brand new career at King's Dominion in Doswell, Virginia. Join me in congratulating Kyle on his new life. And please check out all the social media for King's Dominion, because that's Kyle's gig and you can support him that way. I know this vlog had all kinds of different things, including a lot of music, and I know there's plenty of music lovers out there that are watching this right now. 2022 has been a great year for music releases, including Porcupine Tree's Closure Continuation. This is the first release the band has put out since 2009. Highly recommended. And 3 Sides of One, the new album from King's X, my favorite all-time band. This is the first release from the band since 2008. Another great album that you should check out. And another favorite, Devin Townsend released Light Work. Great music to listen to while you're driving around or just experiencing a personal journey. Another highly recommended album. Thanks again for watching this, and I applaud you if you've made it through the entire video. And thanks again for those that have just clicked on the video and skimmed through random places. I appreciate you as well. I'm gonna leave you with a rather humorous audio clip. The first time I'm listening to a vinyl record, I'm also digitizing it on my Mac, and that way I can listen to records in my car if I choose. So what you're about to hear is what happens when a 6-month-old kitten is very curious to check out a moving turntable that is playing Devin Townsend's Light Work. Thanks again for watching. This is the last vlog for the year. I will see you in the next video. Take it easy.